Let's see if Berlanga can get rid of him. Oh, what a big shot! He's damaged against the ropes. Here comes the chosen one as Nicholson, the veteran, tries to just hang on for dear life. Oh, right hand landed from Nicholson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Silver Spurs Arena here in Kissimmee, Florida. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum in association with All-Star Boxing. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the super middleweight division. Introducing first out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 168.2 pounds, wearing blue trunks with black and silver trim. He brings a record of 23 wins, only 3 defeats, and 1 draw. 20 victories coming by way of knockout. From Laurel, Maryland, Damon, the best at it, Nicholson! Introducing out of the red corner. He weighed in at 168.4 pounds. Wearing black trunks with gold trim. He brings a perfect record. 16 wins, no defeats, all 16 victories coming by first round knockout. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, and representing Brooklyn and the Lower East Side, Edgar, the chosen one, Berlanga, a.k.a.
I expect a good, clean fight out of both of you, all right? Pay close attention to my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up, wait for the bell.
Andre Ward, Damon Nicholson, the opponent for Berlanga, was not chosen as an opponent to be ousted in the first round. He's a veteran guy.
You're absolutely right. He comes from a fight town, a fight city. He's got a great team and great coaches behind him. He's not supposed to get knocked out in the first round.
Here we go. Does he keep the streak alive?
Absolutely, Tess, and I stand by that. All Berlanga has to do is land one, and once he sees Nicholson hurt, he's going to go in for the finish.
Patient, utilizing the jab. There's that overhand right that is so dangerous. He has thudding, heavy-handed, wrecking ball power. Can just touch you with glancing blows we've seen in the past. That is typically when Berlanga has gotten rid of a foe and yet hasn't scored cleanly with any of the power punches to that point right now against Nicholson. Body shot, right hand went to the body. There's a right hand over the top. Nicholson, a veteran guy, 23 wins, 28-year-old from Maryland.
Let go. Come on, let go.
He's a half minute away from being the first to see the second round against Berlanga. Power shot right before the bell, and let's listen in to the first time that Edgar Berlanga has ever.
So far, so good. We done with the one. Now it's time to show them what you got. Let's go.
Andre Rozier, first time he's been able to do that with the chosen one, to give instructions after a completed round. Rozier, of course, the longtime trainer of Danny Jacobs. A New York fight fixture is Rozier, and a guy who the two of you have known for years. And now look at Berlanga pick up the pace here to start round 2.
He got past that first round. Now the second fight just started right now. He survived that round. Now he has to work on winning this fight.
Said that nobody ever jabbed at Edgar Berlanga.
Listen to that thud from these punches here in the opening minute of round 2 from Berlanga. The short chopping, the stuff that comes from only about 6 to 8 inches away, and so heavy-handed.
If you're Nicholson, you got to make up your mind once again that I'm here to win. I didn't just, there's no victory in getting out that first round. The real victory is trying to win this fight and cause an upset.
And we must also mention that Nicholson has punching power as well.
Can't forget about that.
But he was rocked by that right hand.
Now just touches him, doubles up that jab. Berlanga working behind the jab, fired off a left uppercut as well. Oh, and he clips him. He clips him. Left hook scores the knockdown. Final minute, round 2. That's how quickly he can do damage. Let's see if Berlanga can get rid of him. Oh, what a big shot. He's damaged against the ropes. Here comes the chosen one as Nicholson, the veteran, tries to just hang on for dear life. So the first round knockout streak is over, but the second round TNT, the fuse was lit.
Yeah, Nicholson trying to play the cat and mouse game, throw a right hand and get clipped on the way in. If you see his legs, he's squared up, trying to pop shot from the outside with a right hand. Lean just a little bit forward, boom, got clipped right on the temple, and down he goes.
He's the kind of guy that has the wrecking ball power that can hit you and go through your gloves and do damage.
Well, yeah, he's got the gift of power, and he doesn't have to throw hard. See, he didn't throw that hard, but it landed hard. And you saw the reaction right there. So
Started off that round and got in the chest of Berlanga.
yeah, but that power will make you change your mind quick.
Yeah, you want to go in reverse once you taste it.
You go from trying to win and make a statement to trying to survive.
He digs in with a left hand to the body before he wraps up, does Nicholson. Oh, opening up with a right hand. And you can hear Nicholson say that was not a knockdown, but it is being ruled a knockdown. He felt it was not a clean punch that forced him to the canvas. Just the sheer force. Another short left hook. Nicholson stood up to it. So a knockdown scored according to Emil Lombardi, the referee here in round 3. Stiff jab from Berlanga.
Nicholson is not trying to jab anymore. He's trying to survive.
Berlanga thinking about touching him with that right hand to the body. Sweeping left hand just missed. Coming to the end of 3. A big crowd out to see the monster, the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga. This is what they ruled a knockdown in the last round. Timmy, sometimes I think it's just the velocity, the sheer force of what Berlanga does that can fool the official.
That's exactly what it was. You know, he heard the big slap, you know, body to body, and he saw the response and he thought it was a knockdown. Wrong call.
And I meant no disrespect in the last round when I said Nicholson was in survival mode. That's the natural response when you get hit with power and get shot. And it takes a special mentality and a special skill set to know how to deal with that kind of power. And to this point, Nicholson hasn't had an answer.
Well, I can tell you right now, to this point, Nicholson is nowhere out of this fight right now. He's boxing a sweep.
Berlanga's fired off that overhand right a couple times. There's a straight right and splits the guard. Goes to the body with the left hand, tries to come back with the left hook. Nicholson meets him to the body and then comes back with a right hand upstairs.
Berlanga, you know, can you dish it and can you take it? Nicholson is a good puncher. He can punch himself. I know Berlanga's feeling these punches, and he's taking them well.
If he came here to win, he's going to have to take smart risks, but he's risking getting hit again, but that's what he signed up for.
Gets to the inside. Tried to go to the body. Ooh, good shot to close out round 4. Round 5, Edgar Berlanga, Damon Nicholson. Berlanga scored a big left hook before the bell that last round. Here's what Nicholson's been trying to do.
Yeah, he's looking to time Berlanga on the way in with the left hook.
Let go.
Beautiful shot. He landed clean right there. Didn't really have all his weight on that shot. Kind of a brazen blow on the chin. But if he sits back and put maximum.
Nicholson has won 5 straight fights. Bernardo, what are they saying in that corner?
He's so hurt. He's so hurt.
Are they ruling that a knockdown as well? They are.
And what they want, Joe, is for Nicholson to get in the fight, close the distance. Don't let Berlanga extend that long right.
He doesn't have his legs underneath him. That right leg is numb. That's why he's having stand on the ropes for support.
Berlanga patient for a moment before exploding with a two-punch combination. Minutes ago here in round 5. So Nicholson trying to tie up around the legs. Last place you want to be.
But not only is he dealing with heavy shots, he's dealing with all the pressure that Berlanga's putting on him as well. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Bro.
Let's go back and show you the knockdown in the 5th round scored by Berlanga, and watch how quickly he clips him on the top of the head right there.
Yeah.
And then it's the right hand behind Dre that looks like he pushed him down. But that
Now to Nicholson.
And Tim, there was an even bigger shot right before the bell to close out the last round. Round number 6 here. The guy who came in with all the fanfare for the first round knockout streak.
And then you got somebody like Edgar Berlanga trying to hit you in the head again. That's what Nicholson is experiencing right now.
It was April 2018 against Jesse Hart, who has fought for a world title. Hart got rid of him in 7. Chopping down with the right hand.
Nice right hand right there. It landed. Oh,
Lead right by Nicholson, but it doesn't take much with the return fire. Look at Berlanga splitting the guard with a right hand. Nicholson trying to hold on to the ropes and to Edgar. Nicholson wobbling around, end of 6.
Keep bending low. Stop bending low, baby. You gotta stop bending low. And you got more than just the jab.
Come on, man.
Last round?
You gotta put punches together, man. What are we doing tomorrow?
You're giving him chances to survive. Don't do it. It's a jab. You can go to the body. You can step and shoot that right hand. Power punches through 6. Berlanga 63 to 35 advantage, and his 63 count a little more.
Goodness.
He does damage. He has scored 3 knockdowns. He had Nicholson hurt in that last round.
By the power shots of Edgar Berlanga.
Nicholson is taking a lot of punishment. He's ready to go. All Berlanga has to do is make up his mind that he wants him out of there, and he's ready to go. He just doesn't have anything left. He never recovered from the big shots that he took, the knockdowns.
Nicholson.
But that's what Rozier is talking about. He's giving Nicholson opportunities. He's a veteran guy. If you give him an opportunity to survive, he'll take it. And he'll try to land some shots in the meantime. If you're Berlanga, you don't want to mess around. Try to get Nicholson out of here. Respect Nicholson a lot. He had a lot of doors he could have walked out of and exited out of this ring and got his check and went home, and he hasn't taken that out yet.
Stop. My break. Stop. My break. My break. My break.
8th round for him if it goes.
Just creates a little bit of separation before the 2-punch combination. Well, let's hear the final instructions for the 16-0 Edgar Berlanga.
All right. Okay. And don't let him look like this is Mac time. You hear me? Let's go. Let's wake it up and get it right. It's your time to shine. You hear me? Listen, keep working the jab. When you get close, dig under here to the body and step around to that side and dig again. You're letting him do things. You're letting him be alive. Don't let him be alive. You hear me? It's time to work. Nice jab. Be smart. Don't make mistakes. Don't make mistakes. Keep turning him. Hurt that body. Bring it up the middle. He'll give up if you make him. but you have to make it. Let's go. Come on.
He'll give
go.
up if you make him, but you have to make him.
You got to push him out. Help him go on out. That's what he means by that.
Let's see if he can make him. Now, can he empty the tank and close the show, or will Nicholson not just be the first to get out of the first round, but the first to go the distance?
Rip your shots in there. Don't give him any leverage. Because when he does, Berlanga lands and Nicholson gets hurt.
Come on, keep it clean.
Oh, right hand landed from Nicholson. And now Nicholson digging to the body.
Landed several rapid shots to the back of the head of Berlanga.
Berlanga has to be willing to work out of a situation like that.
Yes, he does.
Separation and a right hand fills the gap. Haven't seen much work behind the jab here in this 8th and final round. Final minute. Uppercut right hand combination from Berlanga. Bite. We couldn't believe it.
Over-under was a round and a half. He was favored to keep the first round knockout streak
going. He's done big damage, but here we are in the 8th. Right hand lands. Berlanga, final half minute. Can he have it his way, or will Nicholson survive? Opens up and gets floored by a right hand. Last 10 seconds, and Berlanga floors him. And that's it. 4 knockdowns scored. He saved the best for last. And a big release and relief, as they will collect the scorecards. And the crowd loves the way he finished, even though many thought it would start a little different.
Berlanga carry his power late? Yes, he does. Beautiful shot right there. Nice angle. He was squared up. You got to understand, he wasn't even in the right position to land this. All he did was just turn it over right down on the chin of Nicholson to send him to the canvas. If there was a few seconds left of that round, he probably would have finished Nicholson, but the bell rang to save him.
Here's Mark Chinook.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Silver Spurs Arena, big round of applause for these warriors going all 8 rounds. After 8 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Fred Flutie has the bout 79-68. Rodolfo Aguilar and Efrain Lebron both score at 79-69 for your winner by unanimous decision, Edgar, the chosen one, Berlanga. (17-0). Did a lot of damage. Give credit for Nicholson for surviving it all, especially that huge right hand just before the final bell. We will come back and we will hear from Edgar Berlanga.
See how he grades out his evening. The monster across that mouth guard. Look at that.